Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying week and weekend ahead outlook, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching on Monday, the 11th of November. Now, it looks like we've got more unsettled weather ahead during the course of this week. Wednesday's looking reasonable. End of the week as well, not looking too bad before we go into a mixed weekend, but I think there'll be some flying around at the weekend as well. Only thing I'm saying here is just watch out for those freezing levels, because they are going to be varying quite a bit through the week depending on where the rainfall is, and we're now down at reasonably low levels due to the time of year, so just something to be aware of. This, for example, is the forecast freezing level for midday on Tuesday. It's in metres, and you see most areas are kind of around the 800 metre level, so that sort of 2,500 feet. Add some rainfall into that as well, it will drag those freezing levels down. So just be aware that freezing levels, icing, could become a bit of an issue. Nothing severe, but just to flag that up to you. Now, we talk about freezing levels on Aviation Weather School. We do it in part 1 and we cover it in part 2 as well. My next aviation weather schools are full through to the end of February, but I've got a waiting list, and if you'd like to be notified as soon as the next dates become available, which will probably be for March, and I hope to get those out sometime this week or next week to you, then please do send an email. Best thing to do is go to weatherschool.co.uk and then click on the contact us link there, and you can send a message via there. Also, if you join our newsletter at Weather School, then we'll notify you as well of when the date is announced. So go to weatherschool.co.uk and I'll tell you as soon as our next Aviation Weather Part 1 course is announced. Always a great day, always good fun. Saturdays was great to see so many people there on Saturday, and we did have a good time, didn't we? And everyone's gone away now really enthusiastic about deciding what the forecast is going to be over the next few days and spotting weather windows. Always great to get the feedback from people who've been to weather school saying how much their flying has been enhanced by it. So if you'd like to come along, just go to weatherschool.co.uk and send us your details. Also, I announced the dates through my weekend forecast email. This is completely free of charge. It's sent every Thursday or Friday. It's just a flying forecast for the weekend. No spam, no nonsense. No email addresses passed on to anybody else. It stays here, and we just send you a free forecast every Thursday or Friday for flying at the weekend. So to get that, send an email, a blank email, to aviationweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net. Okay, on with the forecast, and this is how things look for this afternoon. Heavy showers getting into western parts of Scotland, northwest England, western Wales, southwest England this afternoon, also across western parts of Ireland. Pretty breezy in these areas. Generally non-VFR in the showers, marginal out of the showers because of the strength of that wind. More persistent rain, northern, western and eastern Scotland, non-VFR here. Actually, Eastern England, despite being breezy, should be mostly VFRable, but marginal as those showers come through, and because of the strength of that wind. Now, for Tuesday, we've got low pressure centred off towards the east on Tuesday. We've got rain surrounding that low, this area of rain, bringing non-VFR conditions here. Base is typically around 2,000 feet, but perhaps lower in places. Tops about 12,000 feet. Could be some embedded QNIM along this occluded front. Brighter skies off towards the east, but here flyable to marginal VFR because of the risk of some showers. Some showers too blowing into western Scotland and across central and western Ireland, making for marginal conditions in both of these areas. Far south of England may be flyable along the southern coast, but it will be breezy there. But overall, Tuesday not looking a particularly super kind of day. On to Wednesday, and a weaker ridge of high pressure builds through the country on Wednesday. This brings some morning mist and fog patches. They will clear, and then Wednesday itself actually not too bad, probably mostly VFRable for most parts of England and also Wales. Probably looking at a 2,000 to 3,000 foot cloud base, 8,000 to 10,000 foot top. Some showers getting into western Scotland, western parts of Ireland, southwest England, leading to marginal to non-VFR conditions here as those heavier showers move in. And across western Ireland here as well, we'll find some non-VFR conditions with rain coming through. Bases 1 to 2,000 feet, tops 12 to 15,000 feet. And then on to Wednesday, when for Wednesday, low pressure is centred off towards the south of the country during Wednesday. Fronts again surrounding that low. Uncertainty over exactly where they are, but it does look like rain is going to get onto the southern coast, bringing non-VFR conditions. Frequent showers, heavy bursts of rain getting into eastern parts of England off the North Sea, and further showers across northern and eastern Scotland, with marginal conditions overall in these areas. Further west, generally it is VFRable. Bases here about 3,000 feet, tops at about 12,000 feet. But just those showers down those eastern coasts. So actually, I don't think Thursday is too bad a day, really. And then on to Friday, strong northeasterly wind blowing again some showers onto these eastern coasts. So I'm going to say in these areas we're just marginal in those showers. Bases around 2,000 to 3,000 feet. Or persistent rain across southeast England may lead to marginal conditions here, non-VFR in many areas, although I have to say I'm uncertain about that at the moment. Further west, I'm going to say marginal to VFR across the Midlands, southern England and Wales, and northwest England, just because of the strength of the wind. Bases shouldn't be a problem, 3,000 to 4,000 feet, and tops about 10,000 feet, but just quite breezy. But western Scotland, Western Ireland, generally VFRable. Here we're going to be looking at 4,000 foot bases, 8,000 foot tops under that high pressure. And then for the weekend, well, for Saturday, some showers just feeding into East Anglia on Saturday, but I think misty and murky to start the day. Could be some fog around. That fog lifts, and then most of England and Wales goes into fair conditions. Eastern parts of Scotland should be fair as well. Bases around 3,000 to 4,000 feet eventually, 8,000 foot tops, but rain into Ireland, Western Scotland during the afternoon. And here we could be finding the bases around 2,000 feet, tops at around 15,000 feet, but lowering to 1,000 to 2,000 feet at times, with embedded cunium on this cold front as it gets into Western Ireland later. And then that sets us up for Sunday being a bit of a mixed day. I'm not sure this is how this is going to pan out, but it looks like southern Scotland, Wales, southwest England, northwest England possibly tending to be in unsettled conditions, tending to go non to marginal VFR. Could be some showers across western parts of Scotland, western parts of Ireland, but generally here we should be VFRable. Central and eastern areas of England, maybe some mist and murk around, but generally becoming VFRable through the day. 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases, 7,000 to 10,000 foot tops. But I have to say, big question mark over that one for Sunday. So do check out the forecast on Thursday for the updates on that. So you see quite a bit of uncertainty as we head into the end of the week. Okay, don't forget that if you do want to come along to Aviation Weather School, then I'm going to announce the new course dates very soon. Just email across and I'll get you those dates. If you go to weatherschool.co.uk and use the contact form there, then I can get those dates across to you straight away. You can message me on Facebook and I'll make sure that you get those dates as soon as they become available. Briefly before I finish, something that at the weekend a few of the people on the course said that they found really useful was my Weather School Bites over at YouTube.com. Now you might be looking at YouTube at the moment watching this video, but for those of you who aren't, if you go to YouTube and do a search for Weather School, then you'll find my YouTube channel there. And if you just scroll down, then you'll see here these Weather School Bites videos. And I've been being told how useful these videos are. So I'm going to be adding to those over the coming weeks and months, but do go across to YouTube, do a search for Weather School, and you can find those Weather School Bites videos on there. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that for now, but whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. This has been your Flying Week and Weekend Ahead Outlook, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.